Thank you so much, Jared, Brenda, and Derek with Washington Trust Bank. RDO, thinking about it, I get to ride the green things, the gators, because RDO would loan them to waterfallies for boat races. So I feel complete that I've got to ride both colors. The Impact Award honor ag-related professionals or farmers that are actively displaying exemplary community involvement and are enhancing agribusiness through leadership or technology development. Please help me welcome Everett Ray to induct Steve Lancaster into the Ag Hall of Fame with the 2026 RDO Impact Award.
Thank you. Good evening. I brought Steve up here with me. I think my name is Everett Ray, he already said, and I don't know how to say it. I don't have any prepared notes, but I kidnapped a young lady, 17 years old, out of California in 1974. She became my wife at 17 years old. Moved to Kansas. We was there 11 years in farming, and I moved to Pasco, had an opportunity to farm here with a brother-in-law in 1985. Worked with him 11 years, and what a blessing it was to come to the Columbia Basin. I actually thought I'd died and went to heaven because we could put irrigation on and grow crops. And then 31 years ago, in the fall of 1994, I was over at a neighbor working to get on my own. Chuck Sayers, he had some hay equipment to sell, and I was looking for a banker, and he said, "What about Steve Lancaster?" And he brought him out, and we met him at his house. And 31 years ago, we started with Steve at Key Bank. We followed him all the way through to where he is at Wheatland. We didn't spend any time in any other bank except connected to Steve. And Steve's trusted me with probably less than $100,000 net worth and a pickup and some experience in making hay, and he financed me. I don't understand why, but that trust has gone on. There's nothing like having a banker that you can trust and learning that each year that you're forthwith, and there was a lot of times that I spent the winter and Steve would have ideas to get refinanced. It was a tough winter sometimes. But so it's a great pleasure and it's a blessing to be among all you people tonight and introduce Steve Lancaster. There is one Hall of Fame that we can all look forward to being in, and that's the Kingdom of Heaven. We may not be inducted here, but I'm blessed with the reverence here and the appreciation for Creator God, and we introduce Steve Lancaster tonight for this award.
My parents were both pioneers on the farm, so we were out there when changing it from sagebrush to farm ground, and it was windy, hot, and a challenging place to irrigate, and a lot of work. My parents encouraged me and my siblings to go get a college education, and so I went off to Eastern Washington College at the time and was there a year, and then went to WSU and got a degree and was one of the first interns with Farm Credit when they're starting out their internships. The lady hired me because she liked my handshake, and I guess that was coming from a farm. You learned how to have a good handshake. And after I got done with the internships, when I graduated, I went to work for Farm Credit. It was a great experience, great learning experience. I've had really good customers, and we've had great relationships, and some of them don't even owe my money anymore, because I saw in their abilities and their drive that I saw something that was there to help get them to where they wanted to go. And I've got several, not just farmers, but in the commercial business too, that they came to me with a pickup and a backhoe, and now they're multimillionaires. Well, it's certainly an honor to be with the other folks that have been inducted in the Ag Hall of Fame, and I certainly appreciate the Ag Hall of Fame and bringing me in as an inductee. And I'm glad to know that I made a difference. That's what I kind of want to be remembered for, is that there's a third generation of farmers out there coming up that I helped their dad start, or their granddad start. That's a legacy to see some of the things that we've started that are going to be here till after I'm gone.
And here to present the 2026 RDO Impact Award is Jared Bailey.
On behalf of RDO and the Offit family, we're proud to present this award to Steve Lancaster.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the Chamber for the honor of getting into the Hall of Fame. And if some of you people know how long my texts and my emails are, speech is over. It's usually pretty short. Anyway, I've told my sister that it's been an interesting journey. He said, well, are you getting ready to croak? And I said, well, not yet. But I've really been blessed in many ways by growing up with hardworking parents, a good family, being taught a good work ethic. I'm blessed by many friends, mentors, co-workers, and especially my great loyal clients. My parents, along with many of your parents, were pioneers. We got to see how hard it was, yet how rewarding farm life is. I've seen a lot of change in my career. They mention a 40-year career. It's actually 48. That's almost half a century. That makes me feel pretty old. I've had great clients that have followed my career with path for all these 48 years. And there's some people that are still alive that are come in and see me that have been with me for all 48 years. It's pretty amazing. I can't thank my clients enough, or my family, or my coworkers. My FFA instructor plus WSU helped me get on a springboard to go where I wanted to go with my banking career. And I was one of the first PCA interns, which was a lot of fun. I got to worked here 5 years, and then I went to the parent bank in Spokane for 2 years and got to fly around for the parent bank in 4 states, and that was pretty educational. My FFA instructor was the one that kind of got me going, and so I've been on the fair board for 30 years trying to give back to the kids and help them get a springboard for their next role in life. I was also fortunate enough to be on the Tri-City Ag Advisory Board and several Pasco Chamber committees. It has been a fulfilling career, seeing my clients fulfill their dreams and grow their operations. Sometimes we had to get a little creative, and I've been called the deck doctor a few times because I've revived a few operations from their deathbeds, but that was a good reward. My clients have been like my little flock that I've tried to shepherd through good times and bad. Right now, it's not real good, but we'll get through it. We have seen many good times, and we're going to see more and we're going to get great relationships that have been real rewarding, and I hope these continue on for many more years. I'd like to thank Sue Horton and Wheatland Bank for being my last final bank. I've only been in 3 different buildings, but I've been with 7 different banks, but my loyal clients have followed me around, and it's been very rewarding. And it's good to be with a good community bank that likes to still support agriculture. Again, I'd like to thank the Chamber, family, friends, and my great clients. I couldn't have got to this place or had such a great life without my great clients, family, and friends. Thank you very much.